Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am just sort of testing out some new filming setup. So I'm just going to do a really quick run through everyday makeup look kind of routine. But I'm just gonna hop right in because I don't want this to take too long. So I actually generally start with 2 primers. I've seen so many people will like mix their foundations or mix their powders, mix their blushes, mix eyebrow products, whatever, but I don't see a whole lot of people mixing primers, but it has honestly been an amazing thing for me to figure out doing this. Just want to keep my hair out of my face and to show you that I'm a princess. So the first primer that I start out with is my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer in 12-Hour Power. So I mostly concentrate this in the areas where I tend to get oily or my makeup tends to rub off, which is mostly my T-zone and a little bit underneath my eyes. And then I use the Hard Candy primer in perfecting it is minimize and smooth lines and pores. So I'm not going to do any color correcting today because this is sort of just like not a 5-minute makeup routine, but a quick makeup routine for every morning. But I am going to use a medium coverage foundation. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I am in the color 1.5. So if that doesn't tell you how pale I am, I don't know what will. I generally use about 2 squirts of this. And I like to dot it all over my face first and then blend it in. Generally I use a beauty blender, but because this is just a quick video, I didn't want to run to the bathroom to actually dampen it down, so I'm going to use a brush today. This is the Urban Decay Optical Blurring Brush. I actually bought it to go with this foundation, and I didn't end up liking it as much as I thought I would. I mean, it's a nice brush, but it just, I don't know, I didn't feel like it was what I was hoping it would be. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer. This is the Naked Skin Concealer, once again from Urban Decay. I am in the color Fair Neutral. This is what I use for highlighting, brightening, whatever. It's gotten really confusing because it used to be highlight and contour, and now highlighters are all the rage, but highlighters aren't what you use to highlight and contour. I mean, you sort of do, but not in the same way like when highlighting and contouring first came onto the scene, and so it's kind of confusing. But this is what I use to accent the areas of the face and as like my under eye concealer and stuff. So it is definitely lighter than my skin tone and slightly yellower than my skin tone. So instead I'm using the Royal and Langnickel contour brush, BMD 120. I got this at Walmart a while back, and for a while I used it to set my concealer, and I still use it for that sometimes, but I sort of fell back into just using one brush to set my entire face. So next I'm going to set my foundation, and I'm using the CoverGirl Clean Matte pressed powder. It's in the color 510 Classic Ivory. And I'm using Real Techniques powder brush. Yep. Which I have really loved, and it looks really like crazy and crappy right now because my brushes really need to be cleaned. I just have not taken the time to do it in quite a while, and I'm probably gonna break out really bad because you should clean your brushes like once a week, and I don't know anybody that actually does that. My face is now set, so it's time to contour. I've really been looking into getting something better to contour with, but for the last 2 years or so I've been contouring with the NYC Sun and Bronze. This is in the color 706 Hamptons Radiance. And to contour I am using the Multitasker brush, Blush Multi-Textures 54. This is from Sephora. It's a Sephora brand. it's all nice and blended out. I want to use my cream contours, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Oops, I still needed that out. And then I like to contour my nose. Oh, there's my brush. I was like really scared because it wasn't where it's supposed to be. I'm using the Sigma 3 BHD Precision brush. This is the small one. I know they have like a bigger one for foundation, or maybe like a medium one for concealer. I don't know. I think this is actually meant for concealer, or I don't know. But I use it to contour my nose. It is the perfect size and shape for this. Honestly, I'm not sure that I can do my makeup without contouring my nose. Like, I just feel so weird if I do. Okay. Great. So now it is time for blush. Today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the color 325B Pearlescent Pink. I heard from another YouTuber that this was a dupe for NARS Orgasm, and I have never used NARS Orgasm, but I do really love the shade of this blush. Sorry, there's something weird going on with my wrist apparently. But I love this blush. I'm sorry if it looks like I'm looking past you, because I totally am right now, because there's a mirror behind you, and there's also a mirror right here, so that's weird. I love my makeup setup right now, like, it's so great. I'm going to be using the NYX Illuminator. This is in the color IBB04 Ritualistic, and I'm using a Real Techniques foundation brush. It's angled like this. I would never put my foundation on with something like this. I don't know what would possess a person to do so, but if it works for you, then you're cooler than me. And I'm just gonna pop this on the cheekbone. Glow, girl. Alright, so now it's time for eyebrows. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Auburn. Oops, I need this side first so that I can brush my little brow hairs into place. It's almost time to get them re-tinted and waxed. I'm so excited. I'm going to do it next weekend because I'm going to be in a town where there's actually an Ulta. Okay, so first I like to just fill in my brows. I'm sure that I will do an in-depth brow tutorial at some point, but for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and speed through it. Okay, and then to finish off my brows, I'm going to use the Benefit Give Me Brow. I use the color number 3. The girl who did my brows the first time I got them done used this on them, and I just fell in love. Alright. So, next is eyeshadow. Whoops. So I'm going to start off with this Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base. Honestly, holy girl product. Like, I haven't ever tried any high-end eyeshadow bases, and I don't know that I ever will, because this is like $3, $6, something like that. Less than $10, I'll tell you that for sure. And it works so well. And I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I use this pretty much every eye look I do anymore. So, I should have told you what I was doing. I just put the lightest color right here all over the lid. It says my battery's dying. Okay, so I better hurry up. Then I use this color over here in that, and I just pop that into the crease. And honestly, for an everyday makeup look, that's really all you need. Oh, by the way, to apply the light color, I use the Sigma Large Shader E60 brush, and for this I'm using the Sigma Blending E25. And in the words of Jaclyn Hill, blend until your eyes and your fingers hurt. Like, even if you're just using a light neutral color like this, blend, girl, blend. It will change quick everyday look, we're just gonna leave it like that. If you want to pop some shimmer on the eyelid or anything, then that is perfectly fine. That is up to you. But for me today, the only other thing we're gonna do is take that same color you're just using on a flat brush. This is a E22234 oval concealer brush from Crown Brush, I think is what it says. It's like rubbing off. I've had this brush for a while. And I'm just gonna pop that underneath my eye, just to add some more dimension. Alright. I'm going to take a angled brush. I have a Sigma angled brush somewhere and I can't find it anywhere. But this is from EcoTools. This is just a small angled brush. I'm going to take my Maybelline New York Eye Studio gel liner. This is black. I don't know if it has blackest black, so it's like super black. Put that on there, and I'm just gonna tight line. So basically just brush this onto my upper waterline, which is honestly super scary the first few times you do it, but it changes so much. It is so worth it. And then mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So then I don't like to use that on my bottom lashes unless I'm doing a really glam look because it gets crazy. But I'm gonna go in with the NYX The Skinny mascara on my bottom lashes. And this will just give them some color and length without making them crazy. And so that's that. Then for the last bit, I'm gonna put on a little bit of lip balm and make sure that's really well rubbed in. And my go-to for a natural lip look right now is a matte liquid lipstick. This one isn't technically matte, I don't think, but it looks matte when I wear it anyway. So this is the Too Faced melted liquid longwear lipsticks. It's not their liquid matte lipsticks. It's the one tube like this, and it is in the color Chihuahua. Chihuahua. I actually really like this applicator. It's kind of weird, but I like it. Alright. And then I'm just going to rub my lips together a little bit more. You'll notice my lips are not even. This is real life, guys. Real life. And then I'm just going to set my whole face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. I really like the all-nighter. I'm not sure whether I actually care for this better or worse or the same yet. I've only been using it for a little while, but they're the same price, so it doesn't really matter if I like it better, the same. It would matter if I liked it worse though, because I guess I'd go back to the other. But yeah, this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was more for my benefit than yours. But my battery is definitely going to die, so I will see you guys next time.